so nice to see so many of you. Missed you. Haven't seen you since last year. Okay, that was a bad joke. Welcome to Virtual Interactive Magic, the first of the new year. This is fantastic. Wow. I can't wait to get started. We have a phenomenal show planned for you today. So let me get started and let me get one person to help me. Chloe, might as well be you. Where's Chloe? Hi, Chloe.
Hi.
How are you? I'm going to go through the cards. You say stop at any time. Chloe, when I go through the cards, say stop.
Stop. Say stop. Stop. Stop.
Oh, you got to be faster than that, Chloe.
Stop.
Stop.
Okay, good. Now we have a whole bunch of cards here. Let's see which card you stop me at. You see that?
Yes.
Don't tell anybody. Does everybody see that card?
Yes.
Good. Now I'm going to snap my fingers. Are you ready? Say go.
Say go. Go.
It's gone. See, all the cards are there except your card. Now, since you've seen this before, you know exactly where that card is, don't you? Is that your card?
Yes.
Wow! And that's just to show you as we go into the new year, please, ladies and gentlemen, remember to wear your masks. All right. As I said, we have a terrific show planned for you today. Our first performer is the producer of these shows, the director of these shows. He would normally be at Coney Island right now performing. And we're all sad about that. He's a regular LOL Comedy Club. He's the DJ of the Mostest in the tri-state area. He's one of the producers of Flavors of Magic, and he was featured in Genie magazine just this last month. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Omar Illusion.
Thank you all very much. That was my show. Back to Gary. Thank you all very much. I figured we have some fun starting the new year the way we normally start in Coney Island, and we end the show immediately. I normally show up just 5 minutes before my showing, which kind of happened here today behind the scenes. But I wanted to have some fun and open up the show for you guys the way we normally do it. But this time you get a backstage view. That's right. That is my beautiful wife back there. She is making balloons for the new year while I help her out. Check it out. I actually blow them up for her. Ta-da! If you've ever tried to blow one of these up, that's an amazing feat right there in itself. But check this out. Hopefully for all the viewers out there, you can be able to see this. Here you go. Well, that might be a bad angle. Let me try a different way. Maybe that'll make it easy for you. Don't move. Thank you all very much. Now that we have your all attention, I can promise you one thing. Do not try this at home. Not a good idea. It's bubble gum. For the little ones at home, it's not a good idea. Okay? For the adults, it's latex, so it's safe. Don't worry. By the way, you can laugh at that joke. Yeah. Because if your kids get it, that's not my fault. My apologies. I'm going to need to borrow one of you in just a second to see how good you are with colors. Now, some of you may be watching on Facebook. Some of you are on Zoom enjoying the show right now. For those of you who'd like to join us on Zoom live for every one of these shows that we do every Saturday at 1 o'clock, you're welcome to go check out omarolution.nyc. And you will see a Zoom button there that will allow you to join us right here in the room. So if you'd like to join us, come on in. Welcome. uh, I wanted to try to see if we can show you guys a magical animal appearance, which a lot of magicians are known for. So I was going to try to see if we can make a bunny rabbit appear out of a hat, but it wouldn't be as impressive to make a real bunny appear on camera because you've seen those before. So we'll practice the magic words to begin with. For those of you on Facebook who hasn't joined us yet, you're welcome to type in the magic word on your comment section. For those of you on Zoom, you can even unmute and just shout it out. Our first magic word is abracadabra. To try to make a bunny rabbit appear, everybody say abracadabra. That's right. Look at that. All at once. A bunny rabbit. Ooh. No, not boo. You misspelled that. It's ooh. It's ooh. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you. See, now we'll make it disappear using our magic word hocus pocus. Everybody say hocus pocus.
Hocus pocus.
Like magic, it's gone. Did you see that?
Wow.
Some of you might feel impressed. Some of you feel gypped. It's a free show. There's more, I promise. See, I know you might have thought the bunny rabbit went inside the hat. He's not inside of there. I know there's a child out there yelling right now. No, it's the other side. Yeah, I'll turn it the other way. Still nothing there. And I know you're thinking, if I flip it around, that would be the better way. See, I could flip it around. 13 more minutes of this, okay? Don't run away. Or we could just jump to the anywhere. I could show you there's nothing there, nothing there. Bunny rabbit has disappeared like real magic.
Whoa.
Yeah. See, if we make the bunny rabbit come back, we need a different magic word, which is abracadabra, hocus pocus. You put that back together. That's abracahocus. Everybody say abracahocus.
Abracahocus.
And that's the magic word that brings the bunny rabbit back. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, I know. At this point, there'd be a lot of yelling happening, a lot of things going on. And I know what you're seeing. Yeah, that's not the bunny rabbit. I know, because the bunny rabbit's usually on the other side where you can see him better. See? No, that's not bunny rabbit. We may have said the wrong magic word. I know what it is. The best magic word ever. Happy New Year 2021. That's right. That makes the bunny rabbit come back. Do you see that? You see that? Everybody see that? Everybody see that? That's a panda. No, that's not a panda. That's the panda. So you were able to see a panda, flowers, a bunny rabbit, and a bird, but I didn't see or hear anybody clap. I know. I forgot to tell you guys how to do that, because if you're on Facebook, you're able to type in LOL. You're able to type in laugh, whatever you like, actually, as long as it's a nice word. For those of you who are on Zoom, you're able to use your reaction buttons as well. Speaking of reaction buttons, I'd like to get one final reaction from you all. So I'm going to have you guys join me nice and close for just a second. There we are. Hello, everyone. I wanted to try one card trick, just one card trick, something very simple. You might be wondering what this is here. I use this to keep my case from getting all jumbled and stuff. So whenever I place it inside of here, it makes sure that if I have it in my pocket, it doesn't break or anything. Yeah, because sometimes when you're digging in your pocket, you have a whole bunch of stuff, your cell phone, your keys, it'll dig into the box. So this makes sure that the box never gets harmed, because it makes it jump somewhere else. Isn't that cool? Now, I know you've probably never seen magicians do tricks with a deck of cards the way I do. Yeah, that's right. See? Oh, wait. Wasn't I supposed to take them out the box? I was. Let me try that again for y'all. This way you can see box, no cards, no cards, cards, no box. Now, like I said, I've done a million card tricks before, as you've all seen. Some of you may have seen a million card tricks from other magicians. And again, I've always noticed that most magicians never do a trick with the box. This way you get two angles, see? I'll take the cards out of the box. You know what? We'll forget about the box altogether. What I would like to do, show you guys something really fun that I've learned. Check this out. We'll use these two cards right there. Now, a lot of magicians, when they do a card trick, they often try to use aces. I figured that's a little too easy to use. So we're going to use the eights instead. We'll use the 8 of hearts, 8 of spades. Check this out. Those two cards will be in my pocket just to see who's paying attention. Okay. Now we're gonna be a bit traditional. You know what? I'll use here the Ace of Diamonds. No, no, we'll go for the Queen of Hearts and the Queen of Diamonds. There we go. That should work. We'll do spades. We'll do spades. I like Queen of Hearts and spades. They kind of look the same, only different. What I will do, ask you guys to watch these two cards very carefully. Okay, they're going to be placed inside the pack. First, the Queen of Spades, and then the Queen of Hearts will go inside. Normally, I would have somebody put their hand out and have this go in your hand. So if you're watching carefully, you would know exactly which card we have sitting there. Was anybody paying attention which card we put down first? Eight of Spades. I apologize. I think I may have been yeah. Yeah, that was completely a messed up trick. You know why? Because I had too much. I'm gonna pass it back up there. My apologies, y'all. I'll be back later. Have a good day.
Let's hear for Omar Lucian.
Yeah.
Oh, it's always difficult the first show of the year.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Omar Lucian. Our next performer hails from Scranton, PA. We won't hold that against him. Or maybe we will. He is probably one of the busiest performers I know. He works over 360 days out of the year, at times doing over 5 shows a day. Ladies and gentlemen, a dear friend, give it up for Phil Crossan.
All right. All right. Thank you very much, Gary. Hello, everybody. My name is Phil Crossan, and I am an artist of magical illusion. And I thought that maybe since this is the first of the new year, that I should probably do my last effect first. How clever. I'm going to show you the oldest magical effect in the world, and that is the legendary cups and balls. In fact, this particular effect is so old, reliefs of this was found on the Western papyrus scroll dated about 2500 BC. I mean, that's a long time ago, folks. I mean, that's even older than my mother. Okay. This particular effect has been performed by magicians by the thousands. It is intended to prove the mettle of the performer's capabilities, both skill-wise and performance-wise. And I figured otherwise that I would perform it for you today. We begin with a magic wand. This is a very beautiful magic wand, and I'll get to this magic wand in mere moments. Let me introduce you to next articles in this particular lineup. We have a brass cup, a second brass cup, and a third brass cup. And as would go with this particular effect, 3 balls. In fact, I'll count the balls for you. There's 1, there's 2, and that is 3, along with the 3 brass cups. 1, 2, and 3. Next, I bring you once again to remind you of the importance of the magic wand. This, ladies and gentlemen, is no ordinary magic wand, if there is such a thing. No, this magic wand is made from the finest amalgams of rare earth minerals, the likes of which, known only to myself and my dear departed predecessor. I need a moment. That's enough. So, folks, this particular effect using 3 cups inverted, the balls over, the wand at the ready. I present to you the cups and balls. We begin with the first ball placed into the hand just like this with the magic wand, just a little tap and a swish, and that ball seems to have disappeared into thin air. Only it's landed right under the cup to the left. We now draw attention to the center ball. Once again, that ball placed into the hand, this time with the magic wand, a little flourish. A tap and a swish, and that ball has also disappeared into thin air, or so it would appear. But it's actually right under the center cup, which then brings us back to the cup to the right. We place that ball into the hand. And, oh, no, it's still in the hand, folks, you see. You see, that's the common mistake. Some people think it's in this hand, but really the magic isn't about the hand, it's about the wand, you see. Remember, the finest amalgams of rare earth minerals contained in this magic wand, when agitated, causes the magic to take place, ladies and gentlemen. Behold, 1, 2, and 3 balls. Don't get up at once. Now watch this, folks. I'm going to now demonstrate the artistic aerial displays of the balls, one at a time. Here's the first ball, the second ball, and the third ball. Here's what I mean by the artistic aerial display. What I mean is that I'm going to actually remove the essence of that center ball, depositing it over the cup to the left and driving it down, thus causing it to reappear with the other ball. Now you may doubt, but observe. There is no ball on the inside or the outside of this cup because it is right there, everybody. What do you think? That is 1 and 2. But we'll try it one more time. Here's the first ball, the second ball. Now we'll do it again, only on the other side to show its ambidexterity. Watch as the center ball is once again the essence removed, deposited over the cup to the right, and then driven down as if by force. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, you will see the center cup empty, whereas it has rejoined the ball to the right. There it is, 1 and 2 balls, ladies and gentlemen. Now with this ball, we place it right over, just like this, and using the cups this time to drive it down all the way through to the bottom, where you will see it once again. 1, 2, 3 balls. Once again, 1, 2, and 3 brass cups. Folks, I showed you the artistic aerial display of the balls. Now I'm going to demonstrate for you the simulacrum of the penetrability of each of the brass cups using each ball. Watch. The penetrability happens with the first ball through the brass cups, on the top, through the middle, and right to the bottom, just like this. It may have happened a little fast, so I will do it once again. Watch this. 1, through the middle, right to the bottom, just like this, which leaves this very last one, which has to go with these other 2, okay? Now, with this, we cause the ball to simply disintegrate through the brass of the top, the middle, and then whoop, right at the bottom. That's 1 and 2 and 3 balls. 1, 2, and 3 cups. And now, folks, I will do something that very few magicians have even dared to try. But because I like you and because today ends with the letter Y, I figure, why not? Watch this. Ball number 1, ball number 2, ball number 3. Now, what I do is I separate the external cups like this, leaving the internal center cup closest to me. Because now you're going to watch a catalyst causing a dematerialization from the outer chambers of the cups and right into the center. Watch this. 1, 2, and there it is. 3 balls, 3 cups. 1, 2, and 3. Now, folks, what you see is what you get, especially with me, because I'm just a simple magician with a simple set of 1, 2, 3 balls and 1, 2, and 3 cups. And with that in mind, I'm going to show you the 2 possibilities as to how this particular effect is accomplished, if in fact you do not believe that magic is part of the equation. For example, I just take this ball right here and I'll just place it right into the pocket. And I then take this ball right here and place it also into the pocket. All right? 2 balls in the pockets from the outside. The internal center ball, though, we get to leave alone because that is the one that we want to focus on the most. Whereas the cup that was empty here actually has the ball right back. I can explain why this is a possibility, one of the possibilities. And that is that I didn't really put the ball in the pocket at all. I merely pretended to place the ball into the pocket. I just simply retained the original ball and placed it in back of the cup and showed the revelation of the ball that was actually in back of the cup. All right? Now, with that in mind, I once again draw your attention to that center cup. How many balls are under the center? You would say, of course, that there's 1. However, because I possess such amazing control, I can make 2 balls appear under the cup. That's 1, and that is 2 balls. On the other hand, I also have the ability to make what appears to be not just 1, not just 2, but actually 3 balls appear right under the cup. That's 1, that's 2, and that is 3. Why does that take place? How does that take place? Some of you may ask. Well, let me propose to you a second reason, or a second possibility. Using the 3 balls, we place them right into the pocket just like this. Now, do you remember how many balls are under the cup? Was it 1? Is it 2? Is it 3? Or perhaps I'm being even more clever or cleverer with the possibility of 4 balls. Ooh. Well, folks, I cannot tell a lie. I did use a 4th ball. It just happens to be a little bit bigger than the rest of them. But you see, that's okay, because as a professional magician, I have learned to adapt to these situations. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the mystery of the cups and balls. Thank you very much. Don't hit me off yet, Gary. Don't hit me off yet, because that is the last one first, and I'll perform the first one last. How about that? Where have I heard that before? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to present to you the 2-fold reasons, or the 2-fold secrets of the success of a full-time professional magician. The 2-fold success of a full-time professional magician, as illustrated by a very beautiful scarf. A very beautiful red scarf. Yes, I love this. The 2-fold purpose of the professional magician can be illustrated by a simple knot in the scarf. The first reason is to challenge your senses. And I assure you that that is really not a bad idea. Now, if a magician challenges these physical senses, that's very impressive, actually. But I'm actually speaking about the unspoken sense, that sense of expectation. Because when that sense is challenged, it arouses the curiosities, and that is really not a bad idea. That was the first. The second-fold purpose of the successful professional magician is also illustrated by a knot, and that is to inspire the imagination. And if you can inspire the imagination, I assure you that that is also not a bad idea either. Here's what I mean. When the imagination is thoroughly inspired, that's when discoveries are made. That's when inventions are brought out. And that's when the very best of humanity shines forth. And that is not a bad idea either. Those are the twofold purposes of the successful full-time professional magician. Alas, however, as with all things, it is not a perfect art. But I guess that's my problem. My final presentation for you today is a little illusion with one piece of rope. A little illusion with one piece of rope. Now, each rope has one middle and two ends to it, naturally. And what I'm doing is I'm going to tie off the end, just like this, revealing for you the middle. Personally, I know all about revealed middles. But before you can even dare to think of Jenny Craig, the middle disappears, leaving just a knotty rope. Knotty. I'm batting nothing today. Oh. All right, so let me untie that knot, and here I reveal for you a long rope and a short rope. Yes. But before you can even dare to think of affirmative action, ladies and gentlemen, 1, 2 equal length pieces of rope. How about that, huh? Yes, that's 1, 2 equal length pieces of rope. But this is only an illusion with just one piece of rope. Now again, ladies and gentlemen, each rope contains 2 ends and 1 middle. Oh, what happened to the middle? Oh, how'd that happen? All right, where was I? Oh, yes. Each rope has 1 middle and 2 ends to it. Now, ooh, how'd that happen? Oh, my mistake. 1, 2, 3 ends, 1 middle. It looks kind of weird, but I think we can manage with it. Ooh, what happened in the middle? Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4 ends, 1 middle. Impossible, impossible. You would actually need 2 ropes for 4 ends. But be that as it may, I intend to unite the ropes back into one accord. One accord. Nothing. Okay, that's all right. I get it. I understand. It's because I haven't tried hard enough, and that's because I haven't used my very special secret magic word, and that's very secret magic word for today is the word presto, and voila. That is an illusion with one piece of rope. And ladies and gentlemen, this concludes my act. My name is Phil Crossan. I am an artist of illusion. Thank you for watching today. I give you back to Gary. Thank you.
Let's hear it for Phil Crossan, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Phil.
King of the cups and balls. Now, our dear friend Fran asked if that was rope around my neck. And the thing was, yeah, I had rope around my neck, Fran. But then I heard that Phil, the king of the cups and balls, was doing a trick with rope. And I said, there's no way I can compete. He does it with 1 rope. I use 2 ropes. How the heck can I compete with that? And in fact, he did it so nice and neat. And all I did, I get the rope all tied up around me. It's a good thing we know magic, because then we can count the 3. 1, 2, 3. And just pull it through. Okay. Let's hear for Phil Crossan, ladies and gentlemen. The king of the cups and balls. Our next performer is somebody who I've known probably longer than any other magician. And for some reason, every time I perform, he's busy. So today, it's the first time in all those years that we're performing together. He's the first name in magic. And he's also known as the top magic demonstrator of the century. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm virtual interactive magic welcome to David First.
Oh, man. Everyone's got ropes around their neck. I'm eating cards. I have some more. Man, it's good to be here. Thank you so much, Gary, and everyone for having me. And it's a new year, so I'm going to teach you balance, and I'm also going to show you super shuffling. Because when everyone is quarantined, what happens is you have nothing to do. So I came up with something called the super shuffle. I'm going to show you my favorite trick first with my money. I've been saving my dollar bills for the holidays. And what I'm doing is I have $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. That's great. People give me money. They want to make money. And the old joke in the stock market is, how do you make a small fortune in the stock market? You start off with a big fortune. And that's how you make it small. And the only other way is you take the dollar bills, you hand it to me. You go 1, 2, 3. You give it a little flick, and then you can actually make it change to $100 bills. So all you have to do is give me $1, and I will make it to 100 for you. And they're both size $100 bills because they say they're double-sided, and they are. There's one on each side, 100, 100, 100. That's $500. It's great. If you don't have the money, that's okay, because I still have green stamps. If you need S&H green stamps, I'm handing out green stamps, and that way you can buy some dishes if you need green stamps. 2 books, and you get the dishes. Okay, I guess you have to be a certain age for that, but I do want to teach you about balance, and then that super shuffle, and this is the last dollar, and I was actually going to show you how to make it to 100. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you how to make it balanced, okay? It's very cool, and they always say you need balance. So what I do is I hold the dollar like this, and I could actually balance on 2 hands. But anyone could do that. But if you make a crease and you focus on the bill, it'll actually balance on your hand. Try it out. It's great. There's nothing underneath, nothing above, but it'll actually stay balanced. And then, of course, you could take these dollar bills and hand them to me, and I'll make them hundreds, and then we'll split, and I'll meet you at Caldor's, and that'll be great. So if you want to meet there, that's where we could do the exchange. But is there anyone out there that knows what the super shuffle is? This is a super shuffle. If you have a deck of cards, and it starts off in new deck order, which is ace, through king, ace, through king, ace, through king, ace, through king, and you have 7, 8, 9, 10, so all in order. So you go all the way from the ace to the king, from the ace to the king, so on and so forth. I figured out that if you shuffle the deck 7 times, it is completely shuffled. That's what casinos do. So if you're a gambler or you play cards, make sure you shuffle 7 times. If you shuffle 8, this is what happens. No one ever shuffles 8 times because they know once you shuffle 7, it's shuffled. And then usually they cut the cards in a game. But if you shuffle 8, what would happen? This is what happens if you shuffle 8 times. And it could be any 8 you like. Some people shuffle like this in the hands. Some people shuffle on the table. They'll go like this, and they'll do a little like they do in the casinos. They shuffle like this. Some people will shuffle like this, overhand shuffle. Some people do these weird fancy shuffles and cuts, just like this. That's 4. This is 5. This could be a cut or a shuffle is 6. We need 2 more, and I'm going to show you what happens. Because once you shuffle so many times, it's very weird. There's 7, and I'm going to show you there's 8, and I'll even do like the bridge. And now what you do, after you do, that's 8 shuffles, right? Was that 8? Yeah, okay. what you do is you take the top 13 cards and you keep them like this. If you shuffle 8 times, any 8 ways, overhand, cutting, shuffling in the hands, letting other people shuffle, this is what happens. You show the first card will always be an ace because it goes back to the order. You then take the next card, deal it underneath, and the next card will always be a 2. You take the next card, you put it underneath, the next card will be a 3. You take the next card, you put it underneath, the next card is a 4. Underneath, and you show it, it's a 5. Underneath, show it, it's a 6. Underneath, show the top card is a 7. Underneath, show the top card's an 8. Underneath, show the top card's a 9. Underneath, show the top card's a 10. Underneath, again, Jack. Here's my favorite part. You go underneath, there's Queen, and of course, King. You do this a little bit, and there is the King. So if you take a deck of cards and you shuffle it 8 times, all you have to do, and the whole deck will go ace underneath 2 the whole way, all the way around, you will actually have that happen. No one's ever done that before, and it can be any 8 shuffles. Again, any 8 shuffles. Let a spectator shuffle. You could throw 1 cut or 2 cuts in, and it works. And I discovered that during this last year because no one ever goes above that. So I'm going to show one more. I started off doing coin magic for people who knows, and I have 4 $50, and I want to make sure everyone could see. This is one of my favorite tricks, and in magic, one of the rules is you can't repeat a trick. I'll break the rule. I'm going to do 4 times. So we have the 4 $50, and I love the sound of silver. And once you hit my age, when you're over 35, you need to use bigger coins. So we'll take the 4 coins, and this is the best part. The hands don't touch. But if I just point my thumbs, 1 coin will actually travel across. It's really cool. This coin was over here, and it jumps to this hand. And you always have to show the hand empty, right? So you take the 3 coins here. We shake. You can hear it. And then all you do is you point. And then you have 1, 2, 1, 2. It's amazing. I'll do it again. Look, there's 1 coin. Again, you show 2 coins. And you drop both in. And I'll show you really slow. There is 2 coins. There is 2 coins. Watch. Again, you just go like this. It doesn't even go up the sleeve because it goes so quickly. There is 1, 2, and 3. And then, of course, the last coin is the best one. Here are the 3 coins. Watch the last coin. And did you see it go? Well, I didn't do the thumb. So watch that last coin. We go like this. Give a little push. There is all 4 coins that go across. That's 4 $50. As they say, the money has moved. So I hope you guys learned some balance. Remember to send me the dollars for the hundreds. Send me the silver, the coins. Don't forget, I got the green stamps. And if you want to know all the secrets, again, I'm Magic Dave. I'm David First. I have all the secrets on here. So put that in your computer. It's C:/magic tricks. And you'll know everything you need to know about magic. But try shuffling. In fact, I'll leave you with this. Try shuffling 9 times. See where you get it. But thanks so much. Again, I'm Magic Dave, David First. I'll send it back to you, Gary, with the magic hands.
Let's hear it for David First, the first name in magic. All right. Oh, S&H green stamps. I remember the plaid stamps. That's how I got my first DeLorean, Dave. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, David First, the only person I know who actually has a DeLorean. And he drives it around. So if you ever see a DeLorean driving around, I think the license plate is Magic Dave.
That one is Magician.
Okay. One more time, Magic Dave. All right, our final performer. I've been waiting the whole week for this. Has taken what some people feel is a disability, turned it into ability. How so? Well, he won New York's Got Talent competition. He's performed all over the United States, Europe, and Scandinavia. They tried to mow him down with a car, and the car was totaled. Ladies and gentlemen, he's one of the top mentalists in the country, which just shows you what kind of mental case he is. Be very careful. He knows what you're thinking. Ladies and gentlemen, the invincible Tommy Burnett.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Please. Sit down. No, please. Okay, thank you. Okay, so it's so good to be here. I love having so many people in the audience. It's amazing. Thank you for coming, by the way. Yeah, so Happy New Year to everyone. It's so good to be here. So far, it's a really good show, and I'm going to try and change that right now. So we'll see who's in the audience. And let's see, we got all our regular people here. Marion hasn't been called on yet. Hi, Marion. How are you?
Oh, I haven't.
How are you, sweetheart?
Okay. I had a hard time getting on.
So did I. I woke up about an hour late today. I've been running around getting ready for this show today, and hopefully it'll be. We're gonna try some different things today. We'll use a deck of cards, and I'm going to ask you, Mary, to think of any playing card in a deck of cards. But I really want you to maybe change your mind a couple of times before you come up with one card. Does that make sense? So like, think of a card and then get rid of it, and then think of another card and get rid of that one, and then land on one card. You have one?
Yeah.
So that way it's a little bit more random than just saying name any card. But now you have a card in mind, so please go ahead and name that card for me.
3 of spades.
3 of spades. Now, this is interesting because I was trying to influence you, and apparently I didn't do that good of. I didn't do that good of wow, sorry. Oh my, you're rubbing off on me. I didn't do that good of a job because I thought you might think of an ace. So I turned all the aces facing the wrong way in the deck. And well, let's see, we might be able to do something anyway. Let me pull this out. Let's see. And they are the only colors facing the wrong way. But you said the 3 of spades, right?
Right, yeah.
Now, I gotta be honest with you. I pulled these out of a different deck. These all have red backs on them. And I also wrote something on the back of each card. This one says the. This one says 3. This one says and this one says spades.
No way.
Ow.
So let me get rid of these, and I'll put the deck back in the box. Many instances here, might as well stay here. Actually, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do another card trick. This one is a little fast, so you really have to pay attention. Move the gowns a little bit. So I have the box. I'm gonna open the box and pull the cards out, and all right. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Okay. I wasn't expecting that to happen, but let's take out all the jokers. There's one, and there's the other one. We don't need those. Mary, I'm going to riffle through the cards, and then you just say stop at any time you want. Just say stop.
Stop.
Right here, and remember that card.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if I saw it or not, but I'm going to make your card vanish just like that. It is now gone from the pack. I know it was the Eight of Hearts because I saw it in the camera, but if you look carefully, the Eight of Hearts is no longer in the pack. The Eight of Hearts has indeed vanished from, is completely gone. Now, if you remember, in the beginning, I pulled these cards, these normal cards, out of this small box. That in itself is a big feat. Actually, this is but yeah, Jerry, you're not the only one with bad jokes, okay?
Saw that coming.
Inside the box, there is something in there, and it happens to be a playing card. And that playing card happens to be the Eight of Hearts.
Holy.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Mind blown again. And now I'm saving the best for last, or depending on how it comes out, the worst for last. We'll see. Hey, at least I'll make Gary laugh. Okay. So I have had baby. How you doing, buddy? I know you're being very good.
Hey, Benji!
This is the amazing Benji, ladies and gentlemen. He wants.
That's your secret guest.
Wants a little. Yeah, he's my backstage assistant. He helps me out with all the stuff that you don't see. Go ahead, lie down, baby. Lie down, baby. Come on, lie down. Yes, good boy. So, I have this clock face, and let's see if we can use now. Let's see, Francesca, my biggest fan.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good.
You have a good New Year?
Yeah.
Yeah? Good. I'm glad. Mine was kind of boring. Well, it wasn't boring. It was just, I stayed home. But, okay, so we're going to try something out here. I'm going to take my pen, and I'm going to go around the clock, and you just say stop at any time, okay?
Okay.
We'll begin right now, so you just say stop whenever you want.
Stop.
Right here, after 5,
Mm-hmm.
After 5. Okay, so I'm going to draw a line after 5. Okay, then we're going to do that again. Okay, and we're going to try and come up with a time. So again, I'm going to go over this fast. So now you just say stop whatever you want. Okay, we'll go around. Okay, let's start again from the beginning. Okay, and stop. Just say stop whenever you want. Okay, we're going to. You really want up here? It's better if we go down here, but if you want to stop up here, that's fine. I don't want to you. It's just a lot of people stop at 12. I would rather just we'll do it one more time, okay? And you say stop whenever you want.
Stop.
At the 8 or the 7?
The 7.
It's 7, okay. Okay, so that's either 7 or 5:35. So I'm going to give you a choice. Okay, you can either move the 5 up to the 3, or you can move from 7 to 9. Which one would you like to do? The 4 to the 3 or the 7 to the 9?
The 7 to the 9.
The 7 to the 9. Okay, so we're going to change that. 9. So we got 9:25. Now, would you believe that I have the same on the back of the card? The exact same thing.
Yes.
It says the same. I got it. No, I'm kidding. That wouldn't be fair. That wouldn't be fair. Okay. If I open this up here like this, you said 9:25, and I said 9:25, just like that. I know, it's amazing. This guy is good. And with that, I wish you all a very, very happy 2021, no more 2020. Everything's gonna be better pretty soon. And
That's just magic.
yeah. Back again, my magical head.
Let's hear it for Tommy Burnett. Holy cow, Tommy. See, I have my own theory. I don't think Tommy knows any magic whatsoever. I think it's all Benji that's whispering under the table.
It is. Yeah. I'll give you a treat after the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was like my own personal magic show. I love this today. I want to thank our performers. First up, we had Omar Illusion. Next, Phil Crossan. The first name in magic, David First. The invincible Tommy Burnett, the man who knows too much.
Oh, you said invincible. Yeah, okay.
Not invisible. No, not invisible. And I was your host, Gary Dreyfus, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming. We love seeing you every week. We hope you have a wonderful, safe, healthy new year. Be well, and may your week be magical. So long, ladies and gentlemen.